Hi Flosstube, my name is Becca and this is Shadow, and you have reached SamBrie Stitches here on YouTube. You can get down. This is Flosstube number 122 and today is October 13th. So I wasn't going to post a video, but I missed y'all so much that I needed to. Before I jump into anything, I want to welcome any new viewers or subscribers. I appreciate y'all so much. If you are just checking me out for the first time, this is a channel about cross stitch. I now design cross stitch patterns and occasionally quilting or wool applique or a couple other things, but mainly cross stitch. And welcome back to all my returning subscribers. I appreciate you all so much. It means the world to me, and I love reading your comments, and you're all so supportive, so thank you. Really quick, before I do anything else, I wanted to send some love and prayers to Marlene. She's stitching by the lake on Flosstube, and to her husband Jerry. I'm not going to go into the details. She has made it a public post on her Facebook page, and I think she's talked about it in some of her YouTube videos. But if y'all would just go and send her some love and some support and well wishes for Jerry's recovery. It's a very scary situation right now, and Marlene is just an absolutely amazing, sweet and kind lady. I had a chance to do an interview with her and just chat with her, and they just need all the love and prayers that they can get right now. So love you, Marlene. Sending lots of love to Jerry as well. Okay, so since it's October 13th, I thought I would start out with a holiday decor video and then go through some Halloween charts that I had. I destashed quite a bit, so I don't have a whole lot anymore, but I figured a little chart parade would be a lot of fun. So while you're watching the tour, you might want to grab a pen or a pencil and maybe write down a couple of charts that you need. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, it is the 13th of October, so we're going to do a Halloween tour. So I have this section down on the floor, and we've got a little bit of decor, and then my stitched piece. This one was popular, I think, last year. I have a skull, a couple of hands-on design piece that I really love. And then this piece, the white glows in the dark. This was a Tiny Modernist stitch along. Anna Stitch Rhodey and I did. I love this piece, and a lot of the white glows in the dark. And then up here, there's the first section is like just the ghost and goblins type of section. So I've got like a Rae Dunn gnome, ghosts and goblins, little potion bottles, Boo. This was a Fat Quarter Shop stitch along. It said Boo Crew, but I just did Boo so that it would fit on this ghost. And then back here is a Cherry Hill Stitchery piece that I finished. And so that is my Boo section with some Rae Dunn. And then up here is my spooky, like Jeepers Creepers spooky section. This is one of my designs. This is my Bigfoot Spooky. And then this cornu, I don't know who it's by, but it's just spider webs on spider fabric. Then this is a Joanna Parker that I love. This is a Waxing Moon Designs. It was from a trios that she did. Then I have some Rae Dunn back there. Beware and Spooky Fright Night with a hand. So that's this section. And then up above in my hutch is my Fright Night. So see, I could use a little bit more. You'll see in the next section when I show the Halloween patterns that I could use some more skeleton designs for this section. That's another Joanna Parker. Isn't he adorable? Bon Appetit. I can't remember who that's by. Fright Night. Another Biscornu. I think this is a Tiny Modernist, you can see. And then there's a skull with some stuff in it. So that's that section. Not as great. It keeps going out of focus. I apologize. This is my favorite section. Potions and Magic. Not a whole lot of stitching in this one, but I just love the display. This Witchy Woman Apothecary, that was all like one pattern, and I split it up to make this cool display that I love. Toxic, Potions and Brews, all Ray done. These little bottles you can get at Target if you're quick. So there's that section. And then down here is my Hocus Pocus Witch section. And I didn't turn anything on because I think the batteries are dead, but this lights up. This was in a Target section, I think. Hocus Pocus. This is from, oh my gosh, now I can't remember. An Etsy shop. I'll link down below her Etsy shop because I buy quite a bit of stuff from her, but I just can't remember. Hocus Pocus. I think that was a Lizzie Kate. Wicked Witch. And then another cross stitch pattern I finished on a witch's hat. So this is my witch section. And then down here is the candy corn section. It would have real candy corns in there, but my husband eats all the candy corns. So I put fake candy corns in there. Boo-hoo. This chart was sent to me by Stephanie from Just Keep Stitching. I thought it was adorable when she stitched it. And then the Blackbird Design stocking. I had a wonky finish. And just a whole lot of candy corn. And then down below, next to what I showed you at the beginning, was, I think this is a Luminous Fiber Arts piece that I finished on a wreath. And I put it with some Nevermore stuff. That's a Plum Street Samplers pattern. And then this one was my first black work pattern. I cannot remember who it's by. It was on Etsy. But I finished it on a big kind of lattice type of thing. And then over here, I have the Why Yes, I Can Drive a Stick. I think that's a Lizzie Kate. And it's just an ornament finish that I added a broom to, and it's on a broom, a black one. This is a Blackbird Designs that I stuck on a box that I think I got at Joann's that has owls all over it. So there's that. The Boo-hoo, so cute. And then my Trick or Treat Ray Dunn blanket. That is on my ladder. I made this garland. It's a Ray garland that I tore up. And then this is a stitch along that I was doing with Hallie, Stitching Big Things with Hallie. She bought me and her the Prairie Moon Thine is the Trick or Treat PDF pattern. And I finished it and had it framed and absolutely love it. Love it. And then over here, that Frankenstein was a gift that was sent to me. I can't remember the Etsy shop. But then there's the Trick or Treat. That I think was a Brenda Gervais, I think, that I kind of changed up a bit. Halloween was a Lizzie Kate. Some more Ray Dunn. I can't remember who that design is by, but I thought it was so cute. And then another Lizzie Kate. I found this piece, I think at Goodwill, and just stuck it on the bottom. Another Lizzie Kate in a spiderweb frame. And the Halloween piece. I want to say that's Lizzie Kate too. I can't remember. And then the last little bit is just a enter if you dare and a happy Halloween sign. So that is all of my Halloween decorations. I hope you enjoyed. I'm pretty proud of it. I love Halloween. All right, back to the video. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'm going to go through some Halloween charts in my stash. The first one I picked up when I was down at the Stitch Summit with Acorns and Threads. I really want to start this, but it's really giant. This is the Scary Sampler chart by Heartstring Samplery. These are ones that are just in my stash, not ones that I've started, any whips or anything. I also picked this up when I was down there. Lindy Stitches, a spooky book. I believe that sold out during the retreat at Acorns and Threads. It's very cute. Trick or Treat by the Drawn Thread. Old Crows Gather Here. This is by Imaginating. It's so cute. I think I might change up the colors on the pumpkins and stuff when I do stitch it. I have yet to make a berry. I know Helen D is doing all the berries, but Erica Michael's Scary Berry. This one's super cute. This is the back. I'm sure you've seen it, but there's that. Cricket Collection. This is Sit for a Spell. I mean, how adorable is that? There is like a crow or something that I don't know if you can hear, but he is really noisy. I'm sitting on my back deck, of course. My backyard is like a forest, so we get all sorts of crazy stuff in here. This is Teresa Kogut, Silhouettes Quaker. Love that. This would complement nicely the, what did I just show in my tour? I think it was a Lila Studio chart. No, it was Prairie Moon. Thine is the Trick or Treat. I finished and had it up framed and up there. Tiny Modernist. This is the Halloween wreath. That's really cute. Need to make that. There's so many. I just don't have time. Halloween Owl by Hinzi. I don't know. And it has a little charm. Isn't that cute? And I do have like a little owl section that you saw. This one is Boogie Fever. This was sent to me by a viewer. This is a Sue Hillis design. I think I probably would just stitch these to go with my skeleton decor, which I need to do. This one is Toil and Trouble by Plum Street Samplers. I absolutely love this. I'm so excited. This made me think of, I was able to snag one of Kitten Stitcher's Halloween boxes. I think she said there was like 1,000. So I'm super excited for that because there's a Plum Street Samplers in there. This is a work basket. This is Quaker Halloween. I got it because of the owl, but I love this one. I don't know if this is still in print or not. There's a whole bunch of different Quakers. Ship's Manor, the Voodoo Man. That's cute. I don't know if I'll ever stitch that though. That might go into a D-stash. Halloween Parade by the Blue Flower. Love that. Autumn Lane. This is Halloween Night. I love this one too. I love them all. That's why I kept them all. Autumn Lane Pumpkin Stack. Very cute. This one I've been dying to do, and I think this one's out of print. This is the Good Housewife, I don't know. Book of Spells. I don't know if it's out of print or not, but oh, I love it. And then Homespun Elegance, A Halloween Year. This is just August, but it's double Toil and Trouble. So I thought that was really cute for a small. Waxing Moon Delight, Halloween Short Stack. I have a couple of the stacks stitched and I just need to get back to them. Witch's Garden by Waxing Moon Designs. That one's pretty cool. And then this is the Halloween stack. I really need to stitch this for next year. because I think I had the Christmas stack done and I have the spring. I don't know. I have a few of them done. I need to get to it. And then this is Spooky Notes by Shepherd's Bush. I think, is Niecy Lynn stitching or stitched some of these? I really, really love them. And I have quite a few of those notes ones from Shepherd's Bush. Nevermore by Leela's Studio. Spooky Row by Bent Creek. I got this off of Stash Unload because somebody wrote or write double bubble toil trouble. But it's not charted or anything, but that's cute. Little teeny tiny hoo hoo owl from the Prairie Schooler. Sweeping Cobwebs from the Prairie Schooler. This is Hocus Pocus. And these are cardstock, so I tried to get the cardstock ones off of Stash Unloading. Nevermore is also cardstock. I really need more time in the day, y'all. Now that I'm seeing these, I'm like, I want to stitch them all, but I don't have a space in my display. Pumpkins. Now it's a different bird. That's such a weird sound. Haberdashery Designs. This is the Divination Sampler. Designed by Brenda Jacobson. I don't know if this is still in print or not. I got this off of Stash Unload and absolutely love this. This would be cool in my little spooky spells section of my display. I think I might need another hutch so that I can stitch more and expand my display and buy more Rae Dunn. I've been really good this year of not buying as much Rae Dunn because I have so much and I don't have the space, but I think I might justify that and get a new hutch. This is Rovaris. This is Hocus Pocus. Love that one. Manny Didana. This is Witch Spells. Those would be like quick little stitches. I love all the Chessie and me. I have a whole bunch of patriotic ones that I have yet to stitch. Tombstone Mansion. Look at that. Definitely need that. Tis Halloween. This is 13 Stockings. Those Blackbird designs. Y'all have seen these. I've stitched a couple of them. Raven Bewitched. Blackbird designs. Midnight Watch. Blackbird designs, because we have to buy all the blackbirds. Away We Ride. I want to stitch them all. Casting a Spell. I think Chrissy, Finally a Farm Girl, and a few others are stitching these and putting them into this type of finish. Sisters. This one's a popular one at First Cock's Crow. That's really pretty. I love that. This is the whole book. Midnight Ride. A Wicked Fancy by the Primitive Hare. This would be a quick little stitch. It's just wicked. And it's supposed to be finished like on a bracelet form, but I don't think I would do that. The Primitive Hare, Edgar Allan Poe. The Cottage Garden is October 31st. I love this whole series. Like, oh. It's Stacy, why do I always do that? Stacy Nash Primitives. Jack's House Pin Keep. Love it. Waxing Moon Designs Halloween Hang-Ups. These might be out of print. I can't remember. Some of her stuff is. And then the last one in my stash is With Thy Needle Candy Corn. This is the Candy Corn Witch. Now I have some that are like kitted up and ready to go, but I didn't pull those. Not very many of them, but a few. So I hope you enjoyed that and were enabled a little bit, you know, because I always like to enable. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of a life update. So the past couple of weeks, it's not really been too crazy, to be honest. So it'll be a quick little update. Brie, my younger daughter, started her office internship and absolutely loves it. She's doing amazing. She's impressing the ladies that she works with, catching on really quickly. And she looks so grown up, and she's only 17. We had to go buy her some office clothes. She's also still dealing with a cyst pain. She had another internal ultrasound, this time with a specialist at Madigan Hospital on base, and it has grown to 5.3. So originally when it was discovered, it was 4.8 a couple of months ago at the ER, and now it's 5.3. And I'm very, very proud of her. We had her follow-up appointment just the other day, and the third-year resident that we saw, this was the first time that we've seen her, she was telling Brie that Brie's not a candidate for surgery. And the other specialists that we've seen all have said that pretty much 90% that she sounds like she needs surgery, because it's very rare for cysts to cause pain and such. And I was so proud because Mama Bear was about to like say something, and Brie stood up for herself and advocated for herself and said, you know, I don't understand. We've been told, you know, this and this and this, and I'm in pain, and, you know, all this other stuff. And I chimed in a little bit as well. And then the resident went and talked to one of the specialists that we had talked to prior to her ultrasound, and came back in with a different tune and was like, okay, well, you'll be getting surgery. So that was a relief, because hopefully that will help her feel better. So we're waiting on the phone call to schedule all that. All four of us have been dealing with some sort of painful health thing. My tooth broke. I'm on pain meds right now, so that's why I'm filming. I almost didn't. My tooth broke, and so it was really painful. My gum is exposed. Brie's having jaw pain. We think it's her wisdom teeth. My older daughter is also having tooth pain. She has to get a root canal. My husband is dealing with some pain in his wrist. That's pretty bad. So we could use some love and prayers. Like, everything is just hitting all at once. But we didn't let it bring us down. We had a couple of family days, which was really nice. The four of us drove down to the beach. It was foggy, but it was still really nice. You saw those pictures at the beginning of my video. We don't get to do that very often because everybody's work schedules are all different, and it just happened to work out one day. And so we did that, and we went shopping down there, and had lunch, and just walked around the beach, found a lot of sand dollars. So we got there at the perfect time when the tide is like, just, I don't know, it's in between going out and coming in, right at that peak time. It leaves a lot of sand dollars before the seagulls and such get to it. And then we also had a family night where the four of us, this was my younger daughter's idea. We ordered a munch pack off of their website, and I did the 20 different types of things, and it's an international box. And so what they do is they send you a box filled with, like I said, I chose 20 things because there's four of us. And so what we did is we turned it into a little game. Each of us would take turns, you know, blindly picking an item out of the box, and then one person had the book, and then the three of us would have to guess where the snack was from without looking at the back of the snack item. A lot of Turkey. We had Israel, quite a few different places in there. And I think there was only a couple disgusting things. It wasn't bad. So we're going to do that monthly. and it'll be a family night where we just turn it into a game night. It was a lot of laughs. There was geography lessons because Brie and I aren't so great at geography, but it was a lot of fun. So we did that, and then I think that's it. I have news. I got into StitchCon A. Stephanie is a rock star. I don't know if any of you were following. There was PayPal drama with sending out the invoices. I think I was probably in the first, I think she said there was like 100 and something that were able to go out. I can't remember. And I got mine right away and paid it and posted. And I was like, why are other people not posting? Because everybody posts when they, pay their invoice. And then come to find out, Stephanie made it public that, PayPal was having issues. And so she was working 24/7 getting those invoices out. It was crazy for her. But I think all the invoices are out now. I am weekend A. I am very excited. Yes, anxious and nervous, but I am not going to let anything stop me. I am just going to go by myself. I'm not going to depend on other people, because last year, I was supposed to go with a couple other people, and then they canceled, and then I canceled. And luckily at that time, I was upset and really just angry. But it turned out to be for the best, because I ended up with that really bad COVID on that weekend. So I would have had to cancel last minute and lose my money. So barring no COVID, I will be at weekend day. So I'm looking forward to meeting a bunch of people. It's very exciting. Next year is going to be a lot of fun because I will be doing Nashville Needlework Market as a designer. I'm sharing a room with Brandy of Be Stitch Me, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Then I have StitchCon at the beginning of June. My 25th wedding anniversary is at the end of June, but we're going to try to go on a trip maybe to Alaska, maybe July or August timeframe, because my younger daughter will be graduating from high school in the middle of June. So June's going to be crazy. And then hopefully I'll get into the Acorns retreat for in the fall, and I think that's going to be my plan. And I'll probably try and do the online fall market. I can't remember what it's called, but I'm going to try to do that too. So yeah. So that was my recap. Not too crazy. I want to do the giveaway winners and talk a little bit about my subscribers. Okay, so the first giveaway winner was Jack's Creative Inspirations, who's Jackie Beecher. You won Santa. So congratulations on that. And the second winner was for this quilt pattern was Nanette McDougall Dykes. So congratulations, ladies. If you could just send me an email, let me know what you won and your address, and I will get those sent out. I will be doing some giveaways a little bit later in this video, but I wanted to talk about my subscribers. I usually don't talk about this, but it's really starting to bug me. I don't know if YouTube is throttling my channel or what, but I've lost like a chunk of subscribers, and then I'll gain a couple. They show you the numbers, but I've been so stagnant, and it's kind of disheartening because it's been a good couple of months and I've not seen too much growth, and some other channels are doing absolutely amazing and blowing up. So I don't know what it is, but it is a bummer because I would really love to see my channel grow. I am thankful for what I have now, but what I'm going to ask of y'all would be if you wouldn't mind sharing my videos like on social media, shout outs, anything like that, that would help my channel grow. I would appreciate it. If you don't have social media, that's fine. You can, it's no big deal. Mention it to your friends if you have stitchy friends or anything like that. Just it would just help. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I'm actually coming up on 3 years. Halloween will be my 3-year anniversary. So my next video will be a lot of very nice giveaways. I'm putting together some good things. and because I just want to thank y'all for being so supportive and sticking with me. I just don't understand why, like, I was growing and then my channel just stopped. And like I said, other channels are continuing to grow and do amazing, and I'm so happy for them. But it's slightly disheartening because I'm not sure what happened. So if y'all wouldn't mind just sharing and, you know, whatever you could do to get the word out to kind of help my channel continue to grow, that'd be great. I wanted to do a few Flosstube shout outs. I haven't done that in a while. And there's 3. And the first one is Linux Stitch Creates. The reason I'm shouting her out is, 1, I got to meet her in person and room with her at the retreat, and she's an amazing woman. But she's at 810 subscribers, and I would really, really love to help her get to 1,000, because 1,000 is kind of the place where it unlocks some options for your channel. And it's just a nice milestone to reach. She shows amazing stitching. She makes awesome project bags. I've shown you some of them. They're some of my favorite project bags. She just does an amazing job with them. And every so often she has her son's girlfriend on the channel with her too, so you get double the stitchy goodness. So if you could go give her a like and a subscribe, that'd be great. Let's get her to 1,000, and I'll have all these linked down below. The next one is my friend Lisa Gomez, and her friend Alicia created a Flosstube. Now, I know Lisa from Acorns Threads First Thursday. She's a Pacific Northwest stitcher, as well as Alicia. I have not met Alicia yet. They are in Stitches with Lisa and Alicia, and they just have one video, their first video out. And what I really enjoyed about them is it's just 2 friends showing their stitching and chit-chatting, and I could just stitch and listen to, kind of like my interviews where you can just stitch and listen to us talk. That's what their video was. And like I said, they're brand new, so let's get them subscribers, and hopefully they keep on going. And then the last one is Mr. Holic. I mean, we got to give our guy stitchers a shout out. He actually talked in, I think, his most recent Flosstube about a chart that it was Cross Stitch Nation, and he was so excited to have a guy in that chart stitching, because, you know, they're not represented a whole lot in stitching. He doesn't have a whole lot of videos, but he is celebrating his 1-year anniversary with Flosstube. I think he's got like 8. But he's really nice to listen to, shows stitching, and it's just an enjoyable channel. And so I wanted to give him a shout out to help his channel grow a bit too. He's doing pretty well because he's got, I think, over 4,000 subscribers, but you know, it's his 1-year anniversary, and I just wanted to give him a shout out. So, you know, go give him a like and a subscribe as well. So okay, I want to show a couple of finishes that were posted, and I was tagged in, of my designs, which is really cool. So the first one is from C_I_Gardner on Instagram. She changed some of the colors because she used Cosmo Floss, and said it was a really fun quick stitch, and she needs to figure out how to finish it up with framing. But she did my Let It Be, and I love it. I did ask permission for both of these if I could show them. So thank you so much for stitching my design. And then this one is JLSIMAN on Instagram, and she finished Spooky, and she used her own Silky Threads conversion, and she just did my Bigfoot. And that's what she did. Love it. Love it, love it. So if you stitch any of my designs, I would love to show your finish and put it on here. You can just email me or tag me on Instagram, and I'd love to see it. I do have a new release. It's not listed yet. Hopefully within the next couple of days. I'm still trying to finalize it, but this is one that I'm releasing earlier than I usually do because there were quite a few people that wanted to stitch it, and I hope those people still want to stitch it after they see it finished, because they only saw a sneak peek of it. But this is my Silent Night. I love it. I love it. So I stitched this on 18 count Valkyrie by Be Stitch Me, and I used all Be Stitch Me silks, but there will be a DMC conversion as well. That is a big crow, and he just, oh good, he's flying away. Like he was just perched staring at me. So I did use 2 strands of the white for the border and for the snowflakes and for the snowman, to make it pop a little bit. And Silent Night is very special to me because my grandmother sang this to me when I was younger in both English and Hebrew. And I have, you'll see when I do my Christmas decor tour, I have an angel, it's like a gold angel music box, and it plays Silent Night, and that was my grandma's that she gave to me. And so I designed this piece. It fits in an 8x10 frame. This frame's from Hobby Lobby. It's dark blue around the edges and white, so I thought it brought out the dark blue in the writing. But the cool thing with this pattern is you can kind of stitch it separately. You can just do the top portion and make a flat folder or pillow, and you could do the bottom portion, same. But I just love it. You know, Silent Night, the snow is falling, the animals are in the woods, it's just quiet. There's a fox and a bear and a cute little skunk, a cardinal, a little mousey or a squirrel. There's a deer, and of course I had to put an owl. And then, you know, Holy Night, there's the church and little red house. And then for this, I put Christmas lights on the Christmas tree. And I just love it. I love it. I love it. So, oh, there is a squirrel throwing stuff at me. My yard has turned into a jungle. While I'm recording, I've got a crow staring me down and making noises. I've got a squirrel throwing stuff at me. Oh my gosh, craziness. So if you like this, please go follow my Etsy shop. It should be in there within the next couple of days. I'm just finalizing it now, and I need to take the picture now that I have it framed. And then I will email shops, and the shops that have been continuously ordering from me for all of my releases are a stitching shop, and they carry my samplers, my reproduction and my original samplers, none of my Bigfoot stuff. I'm not sure if she will order this. She might, because it's a sampler-ish type of piece. Acorns and Threads, Be Stitch Me, and Carla at Cobweb Corner all carry my paper charts. They're very supportive, and I appreciate them so much. Fat Quarter Shop and my Etsy shop will have my PDFs, and Cobweb Corner does have a couple of my PDFs as well if you're looking for that. If you would like to see any of my charts, paper copies in your shop, please ask them to email me. I would be over the moon if I had more shops to send charts to. The cool thing is it not only helps me and gets my designs out there, but my younger daughter actually sorts through the printouts and bags them, and then I pay her to do that, just so that she can earn some extra money on top of that. So anybody who I'm willing to ship anywhere, you know, I'm just hoping to grow a bit more. I'm excited for Nashville Needlework Market because that way more shops will get to see me, hopefully in person. So my first giveaway is actually going to be a PDF of Silent Night. And so I would just like to know what your favorite Christmas song is. And the keyword's going to be song. And it doesn't have to be Christmas. I guess it can just be a favorite holiday song or a favorite song period, just as long as you use the word song. And it will be for a PDF copy of my chart. I hope you like it. It's going to be $12. I had a couple of questions about pricing I wanted to kind of go over a bit. I struggled very much with pricing. I've asked opinions of shop owners, of fellow designers, and of just people who buy charts. My PDFs are not listed as as low, I should say, as some of the other newer designers that came out about the same time as me. And the reason for that is the advice that I received was to sell them at what the paper copies would sell at, to make it fair. And shops didn't want, like, you know, a $5 chart. That doesn't really make a whole lot for me to print it off and then send it because of the wholesale costs, and then the cost of me printing it and the paper and all that kind of stuff. So I tried to listen to all the advice and, you know, compare charts with other people. So my PDFs are the same price as the paper copies. My goal is to be in more stitchy shops and kind of less as much on Etsy. But I will continue to have PDFs. But I know a couple of people had made a comment, and I started to think about it too. Like, should I lower my prices to compare with some of the other designers that are about as new as me? Because I'm not selling as much PDFs as they are, but I do have shop orders. I don't know if that makes sense. I just hope that you don't think my prices are too high. I'm just really trying to make it worthwhile for the printing and that type of stuff, and have the shop still make, you know, their profit and stuff like that. So I hope that you think that this is worth $12. My original sampler's this size. I priced at $12. So, you know, let me know. I'm open to opinions. I can't really change the past prices because, you know, they're already out in shops, and I don't want to have everybody change everything, and, you know, they've already paid for it and that kind of stuff. But I hope you like it. And just put the keyword as silent night, or no, song. Sorry, I'm typing silent night so that silent night PDF, so that I know what I'm doing. But the keyword is song on that. So, okay. So now to whips. So whips. The first one, fat quarter shop. Now I printed off the cover photo to make it easier so I don't have to insert. I was invited to participate in the Sunflower Sampler Stitch Along, and I chose the MPI Silks for this. It is absolutely beautiful, but I am a failure at keeping up because I think all of the parts are out, and this is as far as I've gotten. But I am going to continue to work on it because I love this. I love the colors. I chose 18 count Lunar from Bee Stitch Me. And like I said, I'm using the MPIs. Oops. There we go. Yeah, so I still got a little ways to go. But I will get there. I will get there. And of course, even though I'm using floss away bags for my MPI silks, I still have a floss bling from Chris Yoo. This is a sunflower one. I mean, how perfect is it for the sunflower stitch along? And she listed some new Halloween ones in her shop. Oh my gosh. If you're new, the reason why I love these, and I don't know if I have a piece now, but when I do classic color works or Bee Stitch Me silks or something like that, this doesn't get tangled with the silks and it keeps them straight. I love the floss blings too, like the little round floss blings, but my floss always gets stuck in there because I just throw them into a project bag. So this way, and these are so sturdy, so she makes them so well. I think originally I said it was 3 layers that she sews together, and then she uses grommets and stuff like that so they don't tear and they survive being thrown into a project bag. So there's that one. This one, it's going to be really noisy. I don't even want it. This is a mess. I am not a big floss tags person, but I used some gingerbread ones that I think Chrissy sent me. And then we had Chris make us custom floss blings for our Sal. So Chrissy, finally a farm girl, and I are stitching this, and it's the Oh Snap Sal, and it's going to take me forever. But you see, like, even with this, they're all tangled, but they're not twisted in this, and that way I know that's the front. This is the pattern. So I am not beading. So where there are beads, I am substituting the Kreinik, I believe is what I'm doing. So this is Glen in place, and there is still plenty of time to join us because I am nowhere near being done, y'all. I am stitching this on 18 count Opalescent Frost by Bee Stitch Me. It's very wrinkled, sorry. But I got quite a bit done. I think I've got this, no, I think I got this done, this little candy, and then started on the roof of the big house, and I think I got another pretzel done. I can't remember, but quite a bit. And then there's an Oh Snap needle minder. I can't remember who I got that from. Maybe Gina's Unique Needle Minders on Etsy. I can't remember. But isn't that so pretty? I really need to get back to this. I would like this done by next Christmas. And then we ordered matching bags off Etsy. This is Just Crossing Stitches. And so Chrissy and I have matching bags, and then Chrissy, I believe, sent me this. So, you know, I like my extra little blingy stuff, but I'm not all about that, you know. So I don't really usually do floss tags or anything. I just use bags. I love my floss bling. I love my needle minders. That's pretty much the extent. So there's that one. Plenty of time to join us in the Oh Snap Sal. I don't know if I've worked on this since last time I have shown you, which is terrible because this is going to be my January release. I'm not going to pull out the antique sampler, but this is my reproduction, and I'm calling it the Yeti sampler. This is on 36 count hot cocoa linen from Bee Stitch Me. And there we go. Look at my Yeti. It's actually like a flower pot, but it so looks like a Yeti that's what I'm calling it. And there is some specialty stitches. There's, I think, satin stitches, and there's the eyelet stitches around the whole border. Oh, I love this. I still have, there's a house, there's a whole nother section to this. So I got to get moving on it really quickly because I want to get it framed and ready for a January release, because January 4th is my birthday. So January is my birthday month, and I love Bigfoots and Yetis and whatever. So that's going to be my January release. And then my silks, because I have it charted in NPIs. My silks are inside this floss book that Audrey Stitch It Witch 42 makes and sells. So you can go check her out. And you can add more bags. It comes with, I want to say 10, I can't remember. But I love it. And so that's what I'm using for this, because I don't have very many colors for this. And then this is inside a bag that was, oh yeah, that Chris made that I bought, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Creative Creations of Chris, and it's a division of As the Yoo Flies. I bought this because, I mean, I could not resist. Is this just not beautiful? I'm not a huge fan of the non-vinyl front covers, but oh, love it. Chris makes awesome bags too. Few more whips, y'all, few more whips. This next one, I have been working on like a mad woman because I fell back in love with it. I think this is 2 years old. This is the Marjorie Massey chart. Primitive, I think it's called. I have no idea. There's the information. I will say I'm a tad bit annoyed because it's just, I don't want to show a whole bunch of the chart, but like there's no symbols. It's all colored blocks, and the blues are very close together, and on the chart like it looks like a mauve to me, but it's not. It's gray on the chart. So these are the colors, so it's really hard. So I may have put colors in the wrong spots, but I still love it. I'm so close to a finish. I think next time I see you all, this might be a finish. I'm stitching this. I think this is on a Fiona's Craft Cottage. I think it's mocha cream. I don't have the tag anymore for it. Look at that. So I'm working on the house. So I don't have much to do. Is that just not, oh, I love this so much now. I fell out of love with it, and then now I'm back in love with it, and I'm so close to a finish. So close. Love it. And it's just DMC. So that'll be exciting. That'll be one whip out of my basket. And this is in a bag, I believe, that Christy Crosshatch Quilts, I think, made. I'm not 100% sure. Can't remember now, but it's very pretty. All right. This one I bought for 2 reasons. One, because Scott Stitches in Spain stitched it and I fell in love with it. And 2, I don't know if I'm going to get this done in time to gift it to my daughter for Hanukkah. We'll see. Probably not. But this is B. Hollander 1845 by Works by ABC. And it has the Jewish alphabet at the top. I'm stitching this on, I think this is 36 count, Not Another Sampler by Be Stitch Me. And this is where I'm at. That was 1 day's worth of work. It's so pretty. So pretty. I'm torn because I don't know if I want to keep the original stitcher's name on the front. I probably will. I don't know. I know people are kind of, everybody has their own opinions on that. So it's just DMC. So I have DMC in the bags, and then Chris had gifted me some custom floss blings, and she does custom floss blings. So if you have a photo you'd like on there, she can do it. And purple's my favorite color, so she did it in purple. But these are me and my girls. And because this is a gift, I used that floss bling for it. And this is in a bag that was gifted to me by Jody Trixie Tricycle, who I got to see at the Acorns and Threads Stitch Summit. I haven't seen her in a while. I was invited to her get together, her stitchy get together at her house, but my husband and I had gone away to the cabin, so I missed out on that. She makes amazing bags. This is a pocket on the inside, and then there's this for your floss. So love it. So I'm using that. I've got to put everything back inside, because if I don't, I'll lose everything and it will be a mess. All right, 2 more. I'm leaving the elk to the end. So this one, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. This one, I'm going to show you just a little sneak peek. So this is my Bigfoot, my Christmas Bigfoot version. And so that's the top of it. It says Believe with some little ornaments. There's Rudolph. And you can see the top of a tree. So this is on 18 count Morning Fog by Be Stitch Me. It's a really, really pretty it's a huge half yard of it. And I'm using Be Stitch Me silks. And of course I have 2 floss springs on here. So this one was what I was using for the Silent Night sampler. And here's some of the colors that I used for the Silent Night sampler. And then this one is what I use for my Bigfoot series. If you want to stitch all the Bigfoot series, Chris can make you a Bigfoot floss bling. And then these are some of the colors that I've used for that. And that is in a Bigfoot bag that was gifted to me by my long distance stitchy bestie, Anna, who has Stitchtoolbox, who also makes project bags. I have a lot of friends who make project bags. Okay. Last whip. This is going to be a long video. Last whip. So this go around, I did 1,364 stitches. I'm at 52.93%. And what I did is I did this mountain area. So there you go. This is as wide, and then the bottom stitches down here are as tall. So I'm getting there. I love it. Gosh, that is just so realistic. I can't believe it. So this is 18 count oatmeal. I'm using 1 strand of the called for DMC. And I probably should show you what the design looks like if you are new here. This is the design. I cannot wait to get this finished. Hopefully by our 25th anniversary next year, so I can gift it to my husband, because he is in love with these. And he doesn't get to see the updates anymore. He doesn't get to see the progress. Once I hit 50%, I was like, now it's going to be a surprise. So, and then this bag was gifted to me, and it's a Garonne Totten bags. I mean, my husband is a retired Marine, if you're new here, so it was a very, very thoughtful gift from a subscriber. I usually keep the cards in here and I can't remember who. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much, because I use this bag and it's so special to me. So those are all my whips. So I did do quite a bit in 2 weeks. And next video is going to be pretty awesome, because it'll be my 3-year Flosstube anniversary. I'll hopefully have a finish on that Marjorie Massey piece. I shall have 2 new releases, 1 reproduction sampler and my Bigfoot release. So it's gonna be exciting. But now is on to giveaways and haul. So if you are not interested in haul or stitchy goodness of any sort, this is a great stopping off point, because I will be finished after this. There will be a couple of giveaways in here though. And some of the stuff that you see today will be giveaways in my 1 year, or not my 1 year, my 3-year Flosstube anniversary in a couple of weeks. So haul wise, I got my floss fix from Fat Quarter Shop for October, and they're the grays. So there's that. Haul also, I ordered from Bags to Stitches. They're the bag ladies, Denise Buckles, Tina Damon, Marie Whitaker. This is their information, and I'll link them down below. But I didn't put scissors in here, but a pair of scissors can go in here, right? So that the points are safe when you're putting them in, but it also opens up to a thread bed, like an Ort container, and then it just folds back up. And there's different versions. I did of course ice cream and popcorn and the movie tickets and stuff. So this is pretty cool. I'm excited to get to use it now that I've shown it. But I'll have them linked down below. So I also received my fabric of the month from Be Stitch Me. I now get 20 count half yard of Aida and 40 count linen, a smaller cut of that. So it is sand dollar this month, and it is a perfect sampler color. This is the Ada. Not going to open up the full half yard, but you get the idea. Like, this is just gorgeous, gorgeous. And I think sand dollar, my sister's stitching a sampler for me for Nashville market release. It's a beach themed one, and I think it's on sand dollar, but I can't remember. I'll have to ask her. And then this is the 40 count linen. So y'all can see like the difference. Let me hold these up together. The difference between the dyes. Like, this is the Ada and this is the linen. That's a pretty big difference. But they're both really pretty. Okay, and then she sent me a couple of her variegated silks. And this is Oh My Log. Love it. And then this is Autumn. And this is 25 yards, and Autumn is beautiful. And I already have an Autumn, so this is going to be a giveaway. So if you would like this, it would be great if you subscribe to Brandy's Flosstube channel. I'll link it down below. Follow her on Instagram for any updates. But just say silk for that. And let me make a note of that, because, you know, I'm gonna forget. All right, so that is another giveaway. Stitchy Kindness, Brandy sent me an entire box, y'all. Like, it's filled. I did a TikTok video of this, and I posted pictures of Shadow laying on it when I was trying to organize it. I put them back in the box, and now I need to reorganize them. The entire box of her solid silk line to design with. I think she said there was 260 colors plus, I think. I can't remember. Insane. But I'm so excited. So excited. And I have a bunch of her variegated too. But this is her full line of silks. She has a brick and mortar shop now, and she has a wall of silks. And we are talking about me coming and checking out her shop and doing like a meet and greet or something. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, so now is the Fat Quarter Shop portion of my video. This is all stuff that's sent by the Fat Quarter Shop. There's a lot. Some of it's going to be giveaways, and some will be for next week. But I'm just going to pull from the box, and I have my little cheat sheet. And the first thing that they sent was Simply Half Yards by It's So Emma. This is a very nice book, and it just says that with 16 quilt ideas for half-yard friendly quilts. So that's kind of cool. I might have to look through it and see if it's, you know, easy quilts. I haven't touched my quilts in forever. So everything that I'm showing you from the Fat Quarter Shop will be there. It's available on their website. This one is in their series of the typeface. I gave away the Santa, and here's the Frosty. So this is going to be a giveaway for y'all today, and the keyword is snow. Snow. And let me, I'm really bad with, let's see, snow, with remembering the keywords. So what else do we have? We have 3 quilting charts. This is Desert Daybrook, and this has just 1 quilt size, I think, in it. And then this one has this is Ivy and Fern, and this has 4 different quilt sizes in it. And then this one is Painted Meadow, and this also has 4 different quilt sizes on the back. So those are there. And then this is a whole, let me pull this out. This, I may stitch this actually, but they're stitch cards. I'm trying to collect them all, so I'm so happy that they send them to me. because next year I want to stitch up the stitch cards as smalls and finish them. I don't know how, but those are really cute. So there's that. And then they sent me the Autumn Love with a needle minder. And I think I'm not doing the, I think there's a stitch along for this. Let me see. I don't know if it says, this is by Lori Holt. I think there's a stitch along, and I'm not doing that, but I think I want to stitch this because I really, really think it's cute. So there's that. There's more. They sent like 2 boxes. It's crazy. It's like a Christmas surprise that shows up. Yeah. So there's a whole nother box. So last year, sorry, I have to reach down in the box. So last year I received one of these in blue, and this year it is red. And I really, really love, it's a stitch card box organizer, and I'm gonna unbox it with you. Sorry for the noise if it's noisy. But I really like how sturdy it is. And now that I'm collecting the stitch cards, it'll be great to use. So this is a really pretty red. And then there's the organizers on the inside. So I really like that. And like I said, I got the blue one last year that they sent. So that's really nice. This will be a giveaway in the next video because I already have one. This is the magnetic bevel book stand, and it's pretty big. But this will be part of my 3-year anniversary giveaway. I'm using the one that I have for my needle minders. This is a Kimberly Cuts rotating cutting mat. That's kind of neat. So it rotates. Look at that. That is cool. I mean, I could definitely use that for sure. That's so neat. So I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff. I'm going to have a mess to clean up afterwards off camera. There's so much stuff in this box that just keeps coming. This is a Denim Daisy project bag. I love their project bags. I love these. And then this, which I'm not going to open, is a 3-piece project bag set. So it looks like 3 different sizes. Yep, a small, medium, and a large, which is pretty cool. And then the cross-stitch journal. So I kept the other. This is neat. I might do the other as a giveaway and keep this. I have to decide, because this just has all the information about the projects that you're working on, and this would be probably better for me to use, be a little bit more organized starting next year. There is some vintage strawberry mini cutting mats. Super cute. There's more. There's so much more. Oh my gosh. There's a rotating mini cutting mat like the other one. That's pretty cool. And then these will probably all be what I'm going to show in my 3-year giveaway, because they sent everything's falling. Yep, everything's falling. They sent so many floss bitties. So many floss bittings. So there's these. There's Halloween. There's Christmas. There's the sunflowers. So I think these are throughout the whole year. Oh, I'm gonna put them back in the box. The house, from the house is home, and these beautiful rose ones. Then some little sticky notes. Cannot have enough sticky notes. That would be really good to go with the journal. These I'm definitely keeping because they're the coolest thing ever, and I think everybody should go and order these. These are library card label packs, and I need to put them on the back of my samplers that I've made so far. I'll pull this out. It's basically a library card, like what we used in school. Like I remember in the library books, you know, checking my book out. I love it. I love it. So yeah, definitely gonna use these. And then I did not know, these must be new, Stitching with the Housewives month-to-month stickers. So there's August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. That is pretty cool. Stitching with the Housewives has so many cool things with their logos and stuff on it. It's so neat. Okay, that is it. That was a lot of talking and probably a super long video. So I hope you enjoyed it. For those giveaways, please be 18. Please be a subscriber. It would be great if you were a public subscriber, but I stopped asking for that. Just be a subscriber. It's the honor system. And don't say giveaway or anything that'll trigger trolls, because I guess a lot of people have been having some trolls come to their channel. If anybody ever comments on your comment asking you for money or your information or anything, do not reply. I guess that's what the trolls were doing. The porn ones were bad, but they were easily blocked. These ones, it's crazy because they just act like normal people and have conversations with you. Speaking of that kind of stuff, I have taken the link out for Buy Me a Coffee. What YouTube has done is they have put a thank you button kind of up, and it's basically right underneath the video. There's a thank you button, and then you can pledge like $1.99 or $4.99 or whatever. I didn't choose the numbers. I guess YouTube put them that amount. So if you'd like to support my channel that way, you would be able to do that through the thank you button on YouTube. So there is that option, and I appreciate it if you do. It's not necessary at all, but all right. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. My pain meds are starting to wear off, probably because I'm talking so much. So good thing I'm done. Keep an eye out. I did an interview coming up, I think on the 22nd, I think is what I said. It's a Sunday, with Sherry, Colorado cross stitcher, and she talked about it in her Flosstube as well, and that was really enjoyable. So I hope you enjoyed that. And then in 2 to 3 weeks, I will be doing my 3-year Flosstube anniversary. So if y'all could share and get my channel name out there, the more the merrier, to help my channel grow. I would appreciate it. You all are very supportive and so loving, and I know that you're probably doing the best that you can to get the word out there, so I appreciate that. And until I see you all again, I hope that you stay healthy and safe and you get a lot of stitching done. Happy stitching, everybody.